Thank you for attending this press conference. I'm State Representative Renita Shannon. I represent House District 84, and I'm here today with activists, community activists, as well as other elected officials to express support for the full accountability in the sentencing of Officer Robert Olsen for the death of veteran Anthony Hill. Anthony Hill should be alive today, and he would be if it had not been for the actions of Officer Robert Olsen. Officer Olsen was a police officer in DeKalb County who shot and killed naked, suffering from PTSD veteran Anthony Hill. A life has been stolen from the Hill family, and that's why it's so important to speak out about these issues. You know that I've talked a lot about police accountability and the need for changes in law to better create a balance between protecting the community as well as ensuring the safety of officers. This case, to me, best illustrates what I have said and what activists have said for so long, which is that when police officers see black and brown bodies, they make different choices. They make different choices in our community, and they make different choices in these situations. And it's really evident, as I mentioned before, when you see them take in young white men who have killed lots of people. When police show up to the scene, these folks are taken in without incident, and sometimes they're given a meal on the way to jail.
And I agree with Representative Shannon. Laws need to change. Supreme Court precedent needs to change, because right now what's insulating law enforcement is the law. It's not the people. I got a chance to speak to jurors in the case, and I understand exactly what happened. And what happened was the law did not function appropriately for justice. So what I'm calling for, not only for Anthony's family a maximum sentence, but the implementation of Obama's 21st Century Policing Initiative, which is the solution. It deals with the issue of police training. It deals with the issue of mental health and health screenings for law enforcement, and new technology to be implemented to have de-escalation tactics. And it's time for states to stand up and speak in one voice that every single member of our community are important. Anthony Hill's life was important. And so for numerous members of the jury, they said that the law was inadequate. So we need to change the law. It's not the people that are preventing the convictions, it's the law. And so we need to change the law, and I think that's what we're going to see because of this case and many other cases. So this is what it takes to get justice. You have to have sustained pressure, you have to have inside game, you have to have outside game, and you have to have the people. So we're going to hold this police officer accountable, and you're going to see it in real time. That's right.
I'm Khaleesi.
New Georgia. Georgia for the people, all the people.
But you know what's crazy, right? How on the same grounds you can have these statues of Confederate armies, right? Confederate guys.
Yeah.
And on the other side, 100 yards away, you got a statue of Dr. King. And their views were completely different, but you got them sitting on the same grounds.
Well, it's too much compromise. You can't compromise with injustice. And so we got to make more justice under this gold dome.
Yeah.
And it started a long time ago, but it's really coming to a culmination today. When we show people how you affect legal change in real time. You know, I'm tired of people saying you can't make change. Yes, you can. You have to be dedicated to the process.
Yeah. Dedication.
Everyone can't be equal if they don't have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And when you have police-involved shootings where they're taking lives, that's a serious issue. And so I think today what we did was we made sure that individuals understand that when you break the law, you will be held accountable. And if the law is not correct, we're going to change the law. So we stood today with elected officials on the case of Anthony Hill, sending a message to another elected official. We want a maximum sentence that sends a message to law enforcement that no one's above the law, and that we are moving to a new Georgia. We're moving to a new United States that's accountable to all the people, regardless of creed or race. So we're going to get justice for Anthony. We're going to get justice for all of the families that's been affected by police violence. And we're going to have police accountability. And then we're going to deal with the other problems. So I feel honored that elected officials thought it important to stand with black people, black and brown folks on this issue. And we're going to send this message around the world. Thank you, guys.